Hey guys, it's your girl back again with another video. This week I actually wanted to put on my big sis hat and provide some advice for anybody who is struggling to move forward from a breakup, whether it be super recent or you're just now putting your foot down and wanting to move forward. This video is for you. If you do happen to like my content, go ahead and please subscribe to my channel, turn on that bell button to get all the notifications, and like this video so that I know that I should make more content like this. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the video. As a little bit of background though, the last relationship I was in was a 3-year relationship, or it just went over the 3-year mark, so it was long-term, or at least what I consider long-term. And I was very young. I was like 18 still, I think, during the breakup, 18, 19. So at that age, I can definitely understand if you yourself are going through a breakup and you feel like everything's so messy and so emotionally overwhelming, because I've been there too. But here is what I did to get over the breakup. The first thing that I did post-breakup was actually change my environment. And when I mean changing my environment, I changed my environment physically and mentally. So things physically can be as simple as just cleaning your room, doing your laundry, redecorating. You kind of want to physically see change in your environment so that you can emulate that same type of change in your personality. And mentally, it can actually be as simple as going somewhere new to spend your days, finding new friends, finding a new space to call your own. And with meeting new people, you can actually get different perspectives of life so that you can learn more from them and try to grow to an individual with all types of wisdom from many types of different people. The main point of giving yourself a new environment is giving yourself more room to grow. If you stay in like your own negative mental mindset, or if you stay in the same environment with many things that kind of remind you of the person you used to be, it gets a lot harder to kind of take your experiences and move past them. I found that it was definitely difficult for me to move past my experiences until I expanded my horizons and grew my environment. The next thing I did after changing my environment was actually letting go of old memories. And letting go of old memories can include returning your ex's things, donating old things that you might have shared or bought together, or even just cleaning up old pictures. Letting go of old memories lets you have new memories and lets you manifest the idea that this is a new chapter of your life that is meant for a newer, improved version of yourself. The main point of letting go of old memories is for you to understand that you shouldn't let something from the past hold you back. The last thing I did in order to get through my breakup, as cheesy as it sounds, is to find yourself again. And when I mean find yourself, I'm talking about self-care. Give yourself spa days, give yourself therapy days. Let yourself journal and write out all of your thoughts, your emotions. Let yourself process what is happening so you can understand and let go. And after you do that, go ahead and do activities that you used to do before the breakup. Go ahead and find the person you were before the relationship. Start improving your skill. If you used to be really good at sports and you kind of took a break from that, go get back into it again. Broaden your skill in that. This is all about self-improvement. The main point of finding yourself again is to let your mind and your personal self from within realize that you should fall in love with yourself again. As cliche as it is, I think it's actually true. It's a lot harder for you to thoroughly love somebody else, emotionally to physically, if you don't love yourself. And I know the adjustment is hard because sometimes it's difficult to process being single again, and it's difficult to find your own individuality again. But I promise you, as soon as you find yourself, it becomes a lot easier and everything just doesn't seem so sad or so upsetting or so cold anymore. Keeping all of these steps in mind, the most important thing that I want to get across is that you have to go at your own pace. You are not racing against your ex or against your peers to see who can move on from a relationship faster. Everybody processes things differently. I know for myself, I had to go through and bounce between steps 2 and 3 for months and months and months before I finally felt like I was able to move on. For some people, it can take weeks, for others, maybe even years. But it's important for you to know that you shouldn't measure how fast everybody else goes through this process for yourself. Thanks again for tuning in to this week's video. If you like this content and want to see more, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel with that bell button notification so you can get notified of every single time that I upload. If you have recently gone through a breakup or are going through one right now, please go ahead and leave a comment down below with any advice to let others know how you got back up on your feet. And maybe you can find some advice for yourself that you can take along with you during your journey. As always, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and I'll see you soon. Bye!